Most people want a home that feels like a sanctuary, a place where everyone is heard and the household genuinely enjoys being together. But wanting a peaceful family doesn't automatically create one. You can love your partner and still clash over parenting styles, or love your children while struggling to communicate with them. This disconnect is often caused by the autopilot effect. On the family dynamic matrix, we see households with good intentions trapped in the high friction quadrant because they are relying on unconscious, deeply ingrained reactions. This cycle starts when one person consistently gets frustrated over the same trigger, week after week. Another person might instinctively default to defensiveness in response. Frequently, a third family member will completely shut down just to avoid the tension. Without intervention, these moments rapidly escalate into shouting matches where nobody feels heard. These sequences eventually feel normal because they repeat so frequently. Wanting a peaceful home is irrelevant if the underlying behavioral patterns are left to run on autopilot. The standard response to this friction is consuming passive advice through parenting books, social media, and podcasts. These generic theories often fail because they don't address your family's unique, real-time communication style. A professional family coach provides an active alternative, stepping outside the emotional moment to identify the structural patterns causing the friction. It is important to remember that a family coach is not a licensed therapist or a medical professional. Coaching and therapy serve different purposes, so correctly diagnosing your family's specific needs is the mandatory first step before spending any time or money. This decision tree separates behavioral friction from clinical crises. Moving right, arguments over curfews, chores, or transitions fall under a family coach. This path establishes clear boundaries, routines, and improved listening. Moving left, symptoms of clinical crises, like trauma, addiction, or abuse, require a licensed therapist. Using a coach for a clinical crisis wastes your financial resources while dangerously delaying necessary medical treatment. A family coach is strictly a tool for forward-looking behavioral repatterning and is not a substitute for treating mental health conditions. Hiring a coach for behavioral issues requires active practice and homework. The family cannot remain passive. Parents must often do the uncomfortable work of aligning their different parenting styles. This alignment immediately eliminates contradictory rules and the resulting confusion for the children. Success requires parents to be vulnerable enough to admit their personal mistakes in front of a neutral third party. Families who endure this vulnerability see significant results. Data from the International Coaching Federation shows that 73% of coaching clients reported improved relationships. The same dataset highlights that 72% improved their communication skills, while 80% reported higher self-confidence. These statistical success rates depend on a family's willingness to dismantle their own habits. Families ready to hire a coach face an unregulated market of over 34,000 professionals. Choosing a coach based on search engine rankings alone can lead to wasting thousands of dollars on a poor personality match. Noomii's SmartMatch system is designed to eliminate this hurdle by providing vetted curation matched to your specific needs. The quiz utilizes matching technology to narrow the massive pool down to up to 5 coaches who fit your family's specific values and challenges. While the matching process is free, the family must still conduct chemistry interviews and pay the chosen coach's professional fees. This platform shifts your effort away from endless searching and directly into productive interviews. Family coaching builds the capacity to handle disagreements without damaging foundational relationships. We map your readiness across 3 profiles. The optimizer family navigates a transition, moving from okay to great. The stuck family uses an outside perspective to stop repeating arguments. Finally, the crisis family facing mental health issues should bypass coaching for licensed therapy. Identifying which profile matches your family dictates the level of intervention you require today. Inaction has a quiet cost. When family dynamics are left on autopilot, vital relationships can slowly grow distant over the years. Your family deserves your best energy, rather than the exhaustion left over after a long day of responsibilities. You don't need to be perfect. You simply need better tools and more effective conversational patterns. The Noomii quiz is a zero-risk first step to seeing which specialized options are available. Taking deliberate action right now ensures your family's future is built by intentional design rather than by default.